If you want to grow your MRR, your ARR, whatever you call it, if you want to accelerate your revenue growth, I'm going to show you how identity resolution technology is able to help with this. Your greatest source of revenue opportunity is within an asset that you already own. It's your website. These people, they're on there because they're in market for what you've got. They have some form of know, like, and trust factor. They're acclimated with your brand. They've at least heard of you. Now it's time to reach out to them. And I'm going to show you real quick here on this screen share just how much opportunity you're missing out on and what you could be capturing with identity resolution technology. So let's dive in. Okay, all right. Thank you for joining me on this quick little screen share. I am going to walk you through something real quick here. Actually, I don't know how quick it's going to be, but I want to walk you through and help you realize how much revenue your IT company is missing out on every single month without the power of identity resolution behind you. Now, I fundamentally believe in my bones that B2B companies, B2B organizations, IT companies especially, have opportunity visiting your website every single day, every single month. There are people that are on your website. They're checking out your testimonials, your reviews, your solutions, your about section, all of it. These people are learning, and they're not there because they're buying a new car. Right now they're not interested in a new car. Maybe they are, not the point. They're not there because they're looking for a new computer or a coffee maker. They're on your website because they are in market for something that you've got, some solution here. And you need to be able to reach out to them. You need to be able to make that connection if you want to actually grow, if you want to grow your MRR, your ARR, you just want to accelerate revenue growth and grow. You need to be talking to these people because they represent your best source of revenue opportunity for a couple reasons. One, they have to be in market for your solution. Well, if they're already there, that checks that box. They're not there just to surf the web. They're in market for what you've got. Two, they have to at least know who you are, and usually they have to know, like, and trust you. Yada yada yada. We all know that. Every client that you have, I should say, let's say every client that you have gotten in the past 5 or 10 years, if you're an older organization, 30 years ago it might not apply. Past 5 or 10 years at least. Any person that has ever become a customer or client of yours visited your website. There's no way people are going to give you any money without doing some sort of research first. So these are the people that you need to be talking to. These are the people that, instead of cold calling from a scraped or a bought list, you need to be talking to the people on your website here. It's just cold calling, I believe, is dumb calling. Not the act, like cold calling, the definition is soliciting someone without them being aware of it, basically. You have no idea what they're in market for. So you're just wasting a ton of time prospecting these people. And they might as well be non-buyers, because what do you get, like one appointment out of 100 dials? It makes no sense. I cannot stand cold calling, and I never was able to, and I hate being cold called. People like me are getting older. We're starting businesses. We make up the vast majority of the buyers in the entire B2B universe. I'm not the only one that feels this way. No one likes to be cold called out of the blue like that. So you need a way to talk to people that are on your website that already have some portion of knowing, liking, and trusting you. They've been acclimated with you. They've at least been introduced to you, so you need to be talking to them. Now I want to show you how much you're missing out on without doing this. Now, if you don't have any website traffic, there's no way we're going to be able to help you. I don't really know how you're in business, honestly, without using your website. If you say you're referral based, that's great, but you're not going to be able to grow at scale, because you can't just be like, well, I'm going to grow a referral network. It just doesn't work like that. It's so much more than that. So enough rambling here. That was kind of a little vent session, so I might have to just, whatever your going rate is for therapy session, let me know. I could send that to you. Get that off my chest here. So let's just say you have 2,500 people visiting your website every month. Now that number might seem a bit high, but I want to make this math work out right now. And this definitely works as low as 500 even, 500 a month, but this is just math's sake right now. How many people visit your website every month? Just approximation. Now, what is your average LCV? What is the lifetime client value of your customers? I'm going to try to keep this very conservative, just because in the IT space, cybersecurity, data, it can range greatly. So I'm just going to keep it lower at 50,000. And I mean, if you have someone paying you, what is it, like $4,100 a month over a year, in 1 year you're going to collect 50,000 from them. It's not a reach. It's not a reach there at all. So $50,000 lifetime client value. On average, what is your lead conversion rate? Now, across all channels, outbound, inbound, whatever it is, LinkedIn, I don't really care. I guess it could be, that's like outbound. Across all channels, we're going to go with 1%. So every 100 people that you talk to, maybe you'll close one, you'll get one deal out of it. I don't know how that really compares with what you're doing right now. If they're a lead, it might be higher because you got inbound leads. Sometimes they have higher intent, but a lot of times inbound leads are they're also garbage. Okay, so let's explain this here. Okay, so I'm going to pull up a calculator and kind of explain some of this here. A calculator to explain my calculator, but let's just walk through some of the math here. Oops. Oh gosh. Okay, 2,500 people. Now, if you were able to have a percentage of these people, basically, we're able to take these 2,500 people and resolve their identities. We're able to tell you who they are. That's what that means. We can tell you who they are by name, their email, sometimes their phone number, where they work. If you have their name and their employer, you can go to LinkedIn and find out way more information than you need. Plus, we'll give you their email, their personal email, their work email, so that you can get in touch with them that way. It's just, you're going to be able to figure this out that way, and we can also integrate with CRMs via open APIs to connect all this together. So total revenue opportunity. What this means here is total revenue opportunity available. The total potential that's on your website right now with identity resolution technology. Now we're going to take 2,500 and now we multiply that by, let's just say 5%. Let's say that we'll only tell you who 5% of your people are, who your website visitors are. Now that's not our resolution rate at all. And that's very low. So I wanted to keep this very conservative here. So 125 leads here of people that they're in market, they know who you are, they've consumed some content, and they have some value of know, like, and trust. These are the people you need to talk to every single month. Now, these 125 people multiply that by 50,000, your lifetime client value, 6.25 million. Now, your lead conversion rate is not 100%. You're not going to close 125 deals per month like this. That would be great, but it's just not going to happen. So now we take that 125 number, and you told me, okay, Kyle, your lead conversion rate is 1%. Multiply that, 0.01, 1.25 clients per month. Yay. Okay, so now you're going to take that number, multiply it again by your lifetime client value, because that's what they're going to pay you over their lifetime of the account, and that's $62,500 every month. So all you would have to do is close one of these deals out of 1.25. One of these deals at 50,000. of the people that are on your website right now. And we know that you're going to be able to convert way more simply because across all channels, your outbound, your lead conversion rate is 1%. You're prospecting to non-buyers. You've used something like Seamless, Apollo, like gotten stuff off of LinkedIn. You maybe bought a list of businesses, scraped a list. I don't freaking know. You're prospecting non-buyers. That's why it takes 100 dials a day to get 17 people on the phone and get one mediocre appointment scheduled. I mean, maybe if you do 100 dials a day over 2 weeks, you might get 7 appointments. How qualified are those appointments? You don't know. So that's just a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of energy and so much money being wasted prospecting non-buyers. That just reiterates why I think cold calling is dumb calling. I cannot stand being cold called, and I don't like doing it. I don't like calling someone up in the hopes of setting an appointment that I have no idea who they are. No clue. Yes, it does work. Yes, it's a numbers game. Everything is, but let's make these numbers a little better for you. Okay, so you only have to get one client, one deal from these 2,500 people who we resolved to have over a 10x ROI using our platform, using our technology. That's it. I mean, if you have the names, the emails, and the phone numbers of the people who are in market for managed IT solutions, cybersecurity, whatever it is, if you have all of that, if you have a sales process in place that'll close at 1%, you're going to 10x your ROI on this alone. Now, we go back. You only have 2,500 people visiting your website. You want more. You want to do more. Great. Drive more traffic to it. Well, a lot of people won't drive traffic to their website because they don't know really how to target and stuff like that. They don't know who to target. They don't know who their audience is and whatnot. That's where we come in with our in-market data. We can build out a custom in-market audience based on our collaboration, yours and ours, to find people who are exhibiting very specific, very key behaviors that indicate they are in a buyer's journey for cybersecurity solutions, managed IT services. So now you can ramp up that number. Now you are just flooding the top of your funnel with all of these highly, highly relevant people, and we're still resolving, let's say we still only do it at 5%. Our resolution rate is between 25 and 40. So these numbers here alone are already conservative. Just 2,500 people visiting your website. Imagine what that's going to do if you start going north, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people a month. These numbers just go up. And our fee doesn't go up based on the data involved. It's the same. It's flat. So it really doesn't take much for you to really explode using identity resolution technology and just capturing the source of revenue that you already have. I think I put that in here. Like, it's just, you have, identity resolution unlocks this huge source of revenue opportunity, one that you already own. So people are on your website. They want what you've got. Talk to them. Pick up the phone and call them. Send them an email. Do whatever you got to do. Help them out. Just inject yourself into that buyer journey. Because when decision day comes, if you've been there that whole time, you're going to be at the top of their list. Identity resolution, there is a massive shift, a fundamental shift in the business world by way of identity resolution technology. We don't own the technology. We use it to produce results for our clients so that we just want to enable transactions, help you close more deals. That's it. That is what we're focused on around. We're going to give you leads, sales ready leads. They're full record leads of the people who want to buy what you are selling. This is the potential here. It takes one client at this bare minimum, at these bare minimum metrics. That's all it is. So go to datagenics.co/ROI, put your information in here. Now, there is an option to send it to yourself. Honestly, I don't think I get notified if you do that. You can do it. I'm not going to hound you if you go ahead and send your results to yourself, but at the very least, take a screenshot maybe, and maybe reach out to us at hello@datagenics.co. Let me see what you're doing, and let's see how we can improve your numbers there and help elevate your monthly recurring revenue, your annual recurring revenue, whatever you refer to it there. There's a way to capture this opportunity you already have. There's a way to get you to grow, and then there's a way to go back to the beginning and just flood the top of the funnel with more of these relevant people. Check it out. Let me know what you think. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.